Hey everybody. Let that fire back up. Hey Farm, all my other live just crashed on me, so I'm trying it with my other phone. Hey guys, I don't know. I can't quite get these lives to go like I want them to. I hate when they crash on me like that. I don't know if it's cause my phones is getting hot. They're probably getting hot in these cases. There's my phone giving me the alert that I'm doing a live. Is that normal? I'm trying to take this one out the case real quick to see if it's get. I'm playing somebody else's video by accident. Let y'all guys get back in here. I asked them did they want me to fire nothing up. Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you would. That way maybe it'll send this one on out too. We were just talking about doing all the stuff with your phone. See, this is my other phone that I was just using a while ago. And I have it in an otter box to keep them protected. And I think it was getting hot. I don't know that for sure, but I took it out the case. Only good international guys in here now. I reckon that's something that's going on with doing the live on my phone that I'm not able to quite understand. If it's an overheating issue or just a my luck issue. I still haven't done nothing on the 766s yet, Farmall. I wanted you to call. I wanted you to message me the other day where I could give you my phone number where I could talk to you. I want to talk to you. You seem to know a lot about the equipment like I like and use, and I want to talk to you. But when I mentioned it, I didn't ever hear nothing from you, so I left it alone. I'll leave it alone. That's why I told you to, like, I would email you or something so I could get your number or give you my number without putting it on, for everybody because I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want nobody to be calling you that you don't want calling you. But I don't know how to call nobody without, like I said, I could email you easy. Yeah, I just saw it a while ago, D. Okay, time this live come up. I got a message up top on Instagram, I believe it looked like. I'll figure out how to get on there again and message you. Like Tonto. Farmall fangirls are everywhere. Yeah, I think them. No, Farmall, I don't have. I have Facebook, and I just got Facebook a month or so ago when I got Instagram. And I got that about a month or 2 months ago. Only reason I done them was to try to use them to spread the word, the name of our YouTube channel, to help people come. Shoot, I can't hardly keep up with the little mess I got. It's hard to keep up with all of them. You checked out the drone footage playlist? I don't think you'll be unhappy with the Spark. Like I said, I think the Spark's a good little drone. I hear a lot of people say to post the videos on there and on Facebook, but I don't want to post them somewhere that, if the views don't count for YouTube, and I don't know how to link all that kind of stuff. I don't know how to link that stuff together but we're trying. Farmall F is your Twitter. Okay. I have to wait till my wife or daughter comes home to help me get it, because I won't even know how to go about getting a Twitter. Only thing I could do was try to Google it, see if Google would take me in the right spot. You can learn that you have young folks. Yeah, that's right. That's what I said. My daughter or my son, if I can get him to quit chasing girls long enough, he could hook me up. I don't know how kids this day and time, the way they do everything on the internet. I reckon you can have a girlfriend for 2 years on there and never meet her. My phone's acting laggy. No, I ain't gonna discourage him from chasing girls. Definitely not gonna do that. And I'm trying to discourage all the boys from chasing my daughter. I was gonna ride that camel last night at the nativity scene. They quit doing the rides before I got there. If I had good enough let him marry, he'll be around to help. Man, that's a scary thought. He's 17 and I don't know, man, it scares me, the thought of my babies not gonna be my babies. My wife told me I just don't want to lose my help. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I don't know what kind of videos I'll get put up tomorrow or Christmas. I'm gonna try to do a little something for y'all, for my subscribers and viewers, a little something. We got a couple little things. But I can't. I can't stand the thought of these little boys around my daughter. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of family time, y'all. Yeah, we'll eat. We normally go to my mother-in-law's on Christmas Day. You got two daughters. One's 24 and packs heat. There you go. Yeah, we usually go to my mother-in-law's and eat dinner and exchange gifts there. Wow, you got an 8-year-old daughter from her? That's good. I'd be scared to death for her to be on her own channel. Just got to shoot the first one through the gate. One of my first posts on Instagram, not Instagram, yeah, Instagram. I had my wife to take a picture of me sitting on my front porch in the rocking chair with the shotgun. Yeah, that was one of the first few posts I done on Instagram. Yeah, I don't think I could let her either. My son's got a YouTube channel. He was actually doing it before I done it. He lost interest in it before I ever started, and he was just doing it on his little Toyota truck that he messes around with, that he plays with on the farm. I think he might have been 14 or so when at the time he was doing them. Had me mad for a while too, because he had more views than I did. She's okay at making vids. Yeah, my son didn't try. He just would take it, record 20 seconds worth of whatever and put it straight up. Wouldn't edit it, wouldn't do nothing, just straight record, post. Yeah, I started to tell y'all earlier before the thing cut off that I've been getting a lot of questions and stuff on the putting a car muffler on a generator. I made a video on that back in the summer. I don't know, 2 months ago maybe. And that video is still, getting good views every day and good comments, and I get messages about it. So I think I'm gonna do a part 2 of that. I've got some good suggestions to try. So I might make a part 2 to that video. But it's steady getting good views. In a lot of the videos that we do, like when I'm working on our vehicles and stuff, I know that's not farming, but I find a lot of good information out off of here whenever I'm working on stuff. So I like to put stuff out, so maybe if somebody else runs into an issue, maybe they'll get help. Straight pipe and a turbo. Oh, you talking about on the generator? I was thinking, what in the world? See, it's amazing that some of the, like I said, like I'd have never thought that generator video would take off and keep going. But it's doing good, for my channel. I can't believe it. I really thought some of them drone videos would take off, you know, and get more views than they do. And they still might one day. Y'all guys, if you haven't, give us a thumbs up. We got more people in here than we do thumbs up, so your best is on the countertop. Yeah, that's weird. Another one of mine that does good is a lawnmower video. I think DLK told me about that a while back, that more people's got lawnmowers than do tractors. I think it was him that told me that. You got a turbo that's probably bigger than the generator. But yeah, like I said, it's weird how some things that you don't think is do nothing just keep going, and something you think that'll work, and it just gets by. 17th, I ain't got nothing with no kind of views like that. I don't think. The odd time, you said something smart. Well, once y'all guys is in different areas, yeah, 17,000 is a lot of views. If I had that many, I think I made it to the big show. Yeah, a bunch of y'all guys is in different parts and different areas than me. What's y'all's traditions for Christmas? What do y'all eat? What do y'all do for Christmas Day? So we normally go to my mother-in-law's and we'll eat. Probably have a ham and some turkey. And we don't do stuffing, we do dressing. You got some with 26 views. Your parents. Yeah, I've got some with little views too. I thought about going back to my old ones like that. Because I don't know, the first 8 or 9 months that I was doing it, there wasn't nobody on my channel. I thought about, if I go back and redo them, change the titles and stuff and put them back up and put the tags and the keywords and stuff in like I've learned to do now, that I didn't have no idea back then. I would just name it. Back then I'd put cow on it. If it was a cow, I'd put a cow. Turkey ham, sweet tater, snap bean casserole. Presents, coffee, dinner at the monster in-laws, or here with them. Hey, farm work, how you doing? I think you're right, Farm Mall. I think it's got a lot to do with how they can control your destiny. It seems like it. Because I bet they could do one click of a switch and a channel could go from nothing to big overnight, I bet. You ready for Christmas there, farm work? Angus still doing good? Your cow's name's Angus, and my red hiller that I use to work the cows, his name is Angus. Paid off presents. Keywords in the tag. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to learn now, DOK. I said back in my first, there she goes again. I think she's freezing up again, guys. Back in when like I said, the first 8 or 9 months, I didn't do nothing. I didn't take pictures for thumbnails. I just let it take it out the video. And I said, if it was about cows, I would call it cows. If it was baling hay, I'd put baling hay. I didn't. If you don't know no better, you don't know no better. But I think I enjoy it, so I don't mind trying, and I want to learn to do it better, to make them get to more people, because I don't like to lose. I don't like to be defeated. So if that means I have to work harder, I'll work harder. I can't buy my way to the up there though, because I don't have that money like that. But I got backbone. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. When I get off of here tonight, I'm gonna go. I got to go back to my cow pasture and check on that cow that should be having a calf anytime, because she was showing all the good signs earlier. She was walking different. She was kicking at her side with her back foot. She was holding her tail up. She was, I call it cauliflowered. She was bulging on the back. Hey, Mr. Clint. I was right in the middle of talking. I'm trying to get better at not jumping around so much, and then I miss comments like that. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm glad you reminded me that. Let me make myself a note. Tomorrow's my anniversary. And if I forget that, I'm going to be in the doghouse. Yeah, tomorrow's my anniversary. Me and my wife's anniversary. Yeah, no, I don't do this to make no living at it. But if that calf is not on the ground tonight, I'll be sitting with her tomorrow too. Like I said, because she's got to be. This all over time. And my dog, my blue heeler and red heeler, she should be having puppies any minute too. So I'm looking forward to having puppies either tomorrow, Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day. I don't remember who was asking about the fence on here the other day. Somebody was asking me about the fence. Everybody knows you, Mr. David Clint's daddy. Alright, Clint, you just come in here and I ain't got no extra thumbs up. I remember that number from a while ago when I asked people to give me a thumbs up. So if you're in here, Clint, You need to give us a thumbs up if you ain't left yet. Did y'all ever find any more trailers, Mr. David or Clint? So daddy, they earn your respect. I didn't know if y'all ever found any of the 53-foot van trailers. I think you said you had found one up next to Kings Mountain or somewhere. If you own your phone, I don't. You better let somebody else explain it to you. If you really don't know, I'm not a good one to be explaining it to you. You got to turn your phone one way and then press the chat button to make the chat hide, and then turn your phone back up the other way and it'll show you the thumbs up or thumbs down. Or that's how my phone does it. But I'm not a good one to be explaining no technology. You got that when you go into Atlanta in the morning. I still want to get up y'all's way here. Mr. David said it'd be better if I go on a Friday. That way y'all guys will be bailing and I can try to sneak some footage in. Don't believe that dumb farmer bit. The video you thought Clint walked on water. I got a guy a young guy that's getting into the music, singing and country music and stuff, and he's from here, local where I'm at, and I'm working on trying to get him to do us an intro song or something to use on our channel that's from him. So you did get the trailer from Kings Mountain, and you go into Atlanta in the morning to get another one. Yeah, I'm working with that guy about making us some intro music or something to put on the channel. I think the boy can sing pretty good too. So if that works out, I'll probably have him on here, play y'all a song or two. And long as it's his, if it's his original stuff and he's writing it and singing it, YouTube can't do nothing to me about using that then, can they? I mean, because that's, if he does get copyrighted, as long as I got permission from the man himself, then I don't think it would matter. You need 3 more trailers. Was Mr. David right saying that Friday would be the best day to go up y'all's way, and he just needs to sign you permission? So if he signs something giving me permission, all right, Mr. Clint, that sounds good. I'm definitely planning on going. I told Mr. David, if y'all want to come to that sale, I'm working on that trailer too. I haven't forgot about that. Mr. David gave me some more info a while ago. I wrote it down. But if y'all want to come to that sale, that's right here close to me. I'll carry my golf cart up there, and Mr. David can ride the golf cart around the sale. You know, if he ain't able to get around that much and walk that much, he can ride my golf cart around it. We gotta get him a... Yeah, I won't sweat at your place, DLK. Southern Hospitality. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some poster boards and hang on my golf cart. The Farming for Fun and Profit, Mr. David. That way everybody out there know he's important. Adjusted the clutch and brakes on the white horse. Get the guy to play music for us. Thank you, Scott. I try to be 100% me. Sometimes it be's hard not to flip out a little bit. Like the other day, I don't know if y'all can see my finger. You can't see it, but I was helping my son work on a skeet thrower, and that thing pinched my hand, and I mean it was bad, y'all. He said, "Daddy, if you had that recorded, you'd probably have 1 million views before night." I told him to start recording me when I didn't know he was recording me, and then afterwards I'll just post it. Yeah, that thing bit my finger. You in the witness protection program? Yeah, that thing bit my finger bad, Scott. I mean, time it happened, within 2 seconds it was black and blue. Clint, we got rain here probably at least 3 days this past week. But it ain't been hot or cold. It's been beautiful temperature. same there, 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Perfect. No, that's not perfect for here. No, you don't never have it rolling when you need it. Like that day I was taking the hydraulic cylinders off of the backhoe. I was there by myself taking them off, and if you'll wiggle the handle, it'll like free up the vacuum and let the cylinder pull out. And I would wiggle the handle and it would move an inch. So I took a T-post and a piece of ratchet strap and started snatching on it, and it all of a sudden it come out, and I tripped and fell backwards over the bucket in the wet dirt, but I didn't have the phone on. Then after an hour of fighting it to get them both out, my son pulls up. Wanted to know if I was ready to take them out. Whew. Yeah, I've got the... How do you know what the special anniversary years are, y'all? Okay, how do you keep the penguins out the way? Yeah, how do you know? Clint telling David he got to go to bed. He have pieces to build tomorrow. Past your bedtime, Mr. David. You can't stay up past 9:30. You won't want to get up. You'll sleep in and waste half the day tomorrow. Thanks, Farm Tyler Ranch. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Have a Merry Christmas. Wow, there's really polar bears where you at, DLK? Y'all guys probably just say I'm gullible to fall for stuff like that. Polar bears. Mr. Davidson fell asleep watching. He's gonna quit commenting. You don't have to get up, you're retiring. Just being a clown. I didn't stay long enough to see it sell, Clint. I left. When it started pouring rain, I got out of there. Yeah, I left before it sold. That thing kind of looked like it might have been made for square bales. For rebuilding big square bales, because it looked mighty different from where your bale comes in contact with the shredders or whatever it is to tear the bale apart. That looked like that would have been hard to tear a round bale apart that way. You ain't figured out what he meant by white horse. I haven't either. A lot of the stuff I just read it and keep on going, be like, what? Yeah, we need more tractors. So that was for big squares. I thought it looked mighty different than the ones I've seen for round. Yeah, we do need some more tractors farm work. Angus was happy today. The old semis, what he called it, was the white horse. Okay. I got to start bringing me something here to put my feet on. Need cash? What you need cash for? I mean, or what you got you want to sell? I think you a long ways from me. If Ralph's still on here, though, he drives a big truck. You might can get it sold. Yeah. Sit in there. It amazed me how big that thing was. Clint, is y'all's rebeller that big? I mean, that thing will take a massive building to put that thing under and have room for tractors to work around it, to move bales on and off. And I sure wasn't thinking I was going to need nothing that big to do like I do. Because that thing looked like it was probably 45, 50 foot long. Hell, if they'd have given me the rebeller, it'd take me 10 years to save enough money to build a building to put it under. The machine be rusted apart before I could get a shed built over it. I had to take PVC pipe and tarps and make a building. All y'all finished all your shopping and got your gal babies and your wives and all your presents bought. And wow, still 60 foot. Man, that's it. Well, my little plans and ideals that I have in my head is way different than that. The way I was thinking about doing it. Yours is that long. The longer gives you more time to encounter obstacles. Yeah, I was just gonna take I've got an old New Holland chain beller with the chain drive in the floor. I was gonna cut that beller apart and use that floor as my table to set my round bells on and let them chains unroll it right in the front of my square baler. You know, then that won't be 25 foot long, 20 foot long. But it would need some way to fluff it up, though, I think, so that way it wouldn't. Because sometimes when the windrows is real big and we're running big, heavy windrows, that'll be a lot feeding into our square baler straight as it comes off of the roll. So I reckon that's where that length comes in. Show us a drawing and you can tear me apart. I ain't got nothing to draw with. Y'all ain't got a good imagination. Y'all should be able to just see it. When I'm saying it, you ought to just be able to see it working. And see the bells coming out the back like I can see it. But like I said, I know that a lot of our windrows when we round belling is too big to feed into our square beller. So it's going to have more length so that way we can fluff it up and slow it down feeding into it. Because like I said, a lot of times we'll roll them out right in the hayfield and tether it out and re-rake it small like we need it. Until you get that core, yeah. Hey Denny, Chris, how you doing, buddy? Still early, where you at? Now I don't got my other phone and I don't know what time it is. I don't know. See, I haven't made that kind of plans. I'm just gonna cut the whole top off of it. Just take the torch and cut the top off. So all I got is the floor pan and leave on each side sticking up, say 2 foot. That way it's guides where the bell can't go either way. 858. Thank you, Scott. But and then run it with a, I don't know, either electric motor or a gas motor. Probably be better to run it on a little hydraulics, and that way you could start it and stop it easy to slow it down. Things are going well, just making it happen. Hope you're ready for Santa Claus, because he's on the way. 6:57 Mountain Time. Yeah, it'd probably be better to run it with like a little small, a gas motor or something, or electric motor running hydraulic pump. Like I said, then I can put flow valves in it to control how fast or stop it and start it. Whereas if you direct drive it somehow, Chris is doing a great job. We don't TED the hay, our rebalers. Your slices it. Sorry you missed all our guys' videos. Been crazy busy. That's alright, buddy. We can't watch them all. I missed some of y'all's guys' stuff too. Just can't quite catch everything. I try. And if we ever have something to tear up and we be super busy today and don't, then it just stacks up more and more. Just like anything, if you get behind a little, then it's hard to catch back up. Then you just have to jump to the next day fresh. You having any luck? I'll answer your question first. No, I mean, we still looking. We got a couple older 766s that we definitely interested in, that they want owners. The guy bought them new. And I'm thinking about, I'm going to probably go that route, because then I'll have two more tractors. I can put one on the baler and one on the cutter and don't have to unhook it all year. Then I can use the 574 for something else. Then I don't have to hook and unhook every time I need to do something different. That's probably what I'm going to do. But how about you? Have you had any luck looking for a cutter? Yours has enough drop that it don't need fluffing. Send your money, new shop. Yeah, that money's the hard part. I got a bunch of time. If I had a fifth of the money as I do time, I'd be all right. I mean, all jokes aside, y'all don't know how much of a pressure and how much better it made me feel once we got our hay back made, and and recovered from the hay that we lost this year, y'all. That was a tremendous load on me. 220. The 20-inch bells will weigh 45 pounds. I talked to the guy here at the Tractor Supply about providing them some hay, because they was last year or so they was having some issues with the hay, but they was wanting me to provide it for like either 3 or 4 different stores, and I wasn't capable of feeling like I could handle that. So I just didn't go any further with that deal. There ain't nothing on the market locally. I think I was gonna say, I think there's a disc mower at that sale that's coming up, that's on one of the properties that I do hay on. But I think the disc mower's gone. I think that's gone. I think they still got that John Deere. I think it's a 10-wheel V-rake. I don't remember for sure. That has the center wheel to move the hay over so it all breaks ground contact. I kind of like to have that, but that rake looks very light made. It looks like you could break it real easy. Now my son's gotten used to raking with the 3-point V rake like we use. And when he used my buddy's trailer, he didn't like it as good, but I liked it better. It just seems to follow you good on the trailer. Where when it's 3-point hitch, any little bit of movement in the steering wheel runs the thing out real bad. You'd like to run an 8-wheel rake. I tell you what, Chris, in my hay, I can't run my 8-wheel rake, not for my square baler, not when the hay's good. I have to take 2 wheels off of it. Buy your hay from the neighbors and sell it to the store like you do. Rotary rakes. High compression bells. Yeah, and like I said, in our coastal, if the hay's good and heavy and you got rain on it with your chemicals, your nitrogen and your fertilizer and potash, that baby's tough running a 8-wheel rake. Which I'm sure y'all seen some of our windrows in the videos this year. But now my square baler is old, and I'm sure the new ones will feed faster, and y'all guys might not be as persnickety as I am about slowing down and trying not to tear it up. I try to baby my stuff, so because I don't like working on it when I want to be baling. I want to work on it when it's convenient, which hardly ever happens. It depends on how much we need. We have taken a wheel off each side at the front, but most of the time my son does almost all the raking. He'll just hang over, and just don't use the whole rake. He'll let the rake just stick out in the part where he's already raked at. Yeah, we did. We narrowed up the rake so that way it would pick up less hay to go into windrow. Thanks for stopping in, Mickey Wilson's Bushcraft and Survival. Appreciate you stopping in here and chatting with us. GA's for Georgia, I'm assuming. The rakes are adjustable to a certain point, but the main thing that I see that the rakes adjust for, my type, is the adjustments is to make your windrow, like if this is the back where you're making your windrow, it's adjustable to make your windrow smaller or make your windrow wider, because you can't run them but at such an angle. You know what I mean? If they've got to be at such an angle for them to rake the hay. So then you've got a minute adjustment that you can go to make your windrow wider or make your windrow smaller or narrower. Clint, you can help me with the tractor supply then. Indiana. I might talk to you about that, Mr. Clint. Like I was telling y'all before, I can make a lot more hay. I mean, I've got hay ground that I know I got 40 acres right now that we're not doing nothing with. That's right, Chris. I said, but all you got to do is you can take wheels off the outside of the V, or once you get your first round or first row done, then you can just leave, just don't use the whole rake. Hiding and watching. He listened good and went to bed. I said a couple times, if we're having trouble with the hay drying, right in the middle of your V rake, that hay never breaks ground contact. So sometimes we'll have to rake one row up on one side of the field or the other to make room to roll the windrows over, especially late in the year, like we was baling 3 or 4 weeks ago. When we was baling, we had to do that. Yeah, I've got a side delivery rake that we use too. They're a lot slower, but you can control what's in your windrow better, but they are a lot slower. Ask him about his hay raking experience. Yeah, I always catch myself trying to tell my son how to do the job better, and do it this way and do it that way and do it, you're doing this wrong. And so finally earlier this year I got on it and raked and made it, and I'd left text in the video how I hated raking. And people, that's why I said, I'd leave my son alone now. He can rake a lot better than I can rake it. As long as he ain't in a hurry. If he gets in a hurry and ready to go somewhere, he'll have a dust of flying be raking. But them bar rakes, side discharge, or side winders, them things clean the field up way better to me than the V rakes do, or mine does. Thought you was gonna have to put nitrous on the tractor to stay ahead of Clinton Joe. Keeps the dirt out. Mickey Wilson, y'all bale 22 acres. If any of y'all guys is new in here, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to us if you haven't. We like to have y'all being around with us a lot more often. You're a one-man show. You do good with it, though. It's looking like I'm going to be a one-man show. My son wanting to follow Clint's footsteps and Denny's footsteps, and he's wanting to be a welder like y'all guys. We your kind of people in here. That's good. Most of these guys in here is good guys. Mr. David, he runs a tight ship. He put me out of my own life the other week. Took me out of it. He's the sheriff. Hey, Ralph. Mickey Wilson, Denny wants to know if you have content on YouTube. And Mr. Dave, freeze up phone. These phones crazy. Buffering on y'all's end? I'm gonna try to write your name down, Mickey Wilson, where I can try to remember to check your stuff out too, buddy. No, I ain't drinking. I ain't got nothing to drink. I'm trying to write down Mickey Wilson's bushcraft. And survive. I'll try to remember to check yours out too, buddy. You had 2 beer tonight. You're a big drinker, yep. I'm good. If my phone had good enough internet, cell service, I would take y'all with me right now. We'd ride over to the cow pen and see if that cow's had that calf yet. Sorry to get preachy, but want to see you make the best you can. Hey, Ontario ag guy, what is that deal? Okay, you want to see me make the best you can. I hope I'm not disappointing you, buddy. You drinking a beer? Cheers. I would drink me one. I like to drink me a cold beer in the afternoon or at night and do my live, but when I come in a while ago, I was out. Thank you for coming, Ontario. I saw where you come on to our channel earlier, and I jumped over to yours and to thank you and tell you to come hang out with us a little bit. We just get on here Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and bull jive and see what each other's got going on. Miller Lite. I just got a dry throat. I tell you what, I'll be right back. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me go look and see. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I know a bunch of y'all. I feel like y'all my friends. Don't give up on me, guys. I'm coming. I went and got me a little. What did I miss? Yeah, you better not get your hay perfect every time. I'm back now, y'all. I went and got me a little bit of whiskey. A little bit of. I get it up in Tennessee. It's caramel whiskey. It's pretty good, actually. We have to order me another one though. You enjoy a local craft brew. I think you used to make some, didn't you, Denny? I think I remember something way back. I looked at yours. Something was about. Yeah, I went to church right before my live tonight, Chris, and that's why I made a little short video saying that I might be later than 7:30. We had our Christmas at church tonight. Had the Christmas story and had a bunch of the youngins up there participating. And then we had some fellowship and ate. A lot of good food. I walked in the door about 7:25. Just had time to grab a tripod out my shop, set it up, and start the live. We went to a live nativity last night, Denny. I think I did. It was posted last night. The live nativity scene. You need to check out the last night I showed y'all guys in my house. My wife was gone. I snuck in there and recorded the Christmas tree. Thanks for stopping in, Mickey. We do it every Sunday night. Yeah, they was gone doing some shopping, and I went there and recorded it. Yeah, your house ain't a small house, Ralph. I done told you your wife's gonna put a knot on your head. I know mine would. If I went in there like you did, whew, my anniversary's tomorrow. If I went in there doing all that, I wouldn't have no more anniversary, probably. Yeah, she would put a pop knot on my head. I can't believe that I have forgot my anniversary was tomorrow. And I asked y'all guys earlier, how do you know which years is the special year? Like, ain't there some years that's supposed to be something special for anniversary? Thank you, Buff Ranch AB. A modular gearbox. I don't quite know what the difference is, if it would be or not, Chris. 15, 20. No, I'm either 21 or 22 years. And Merry Christmas to you too, Buff Ranch. Yeah, it's either 21 or 22 years that I've been married. It's every 5 years. Yeah, yes, you can replace mine, Denny. Each one of them just pulls straight out. If I'm not mistaken, that's right. Thank you, Mr. Clint. Yes, I'm sure that I'm pretty, because we had to replace seals on a couple of the pods. I like the New Holland 616. It's been a good, reliable mower for us. I answered that right when you was putting it up there, Clint. Yeah, I like that about being across from that barn from Days of Thunder. Yeah, we've had real good service out of the New Holland mower. I'm real anxious to see how it'll do put on a more horsepower tractor where ours is, we can't go but so fast. I really like the 100 horse Farmall C, but for me, I just can't see spending that kind of money right now. So more than likely, what's going to happen, I'm going to buy them 766 Internationals that the guy I know's got two of them. He's got two of them. He bought them brand new at the same time. They've never left his farm. I think I'm going to buy those two. Like I said earlier, just put the cutter to one and leave it all summer. Hook the baler to the other one and leave it all summer. I haven't had payments in so long, guys. We haven't had payments on nothing in so long. And I can buy both of them tractors for less than the down payment on on a new tractor. So I think that's right now. That's on top of that's leading the way for me. You have a huge house payment. Yeah, I'm thinking what I've searched for so far is going to be about the same as getting parts for my 574. They right in the same year model. I think my 574 is a 75 model, I think. 74 model. And the 766 is a 76 or 77 models, I believe. You know, and what I'm seeing so far, it looks like it's going to be about the same way to find parts. There's a few things on the 574 that's getting tough to find. But so far, we've been able to put our hands on everything without long downtime. And you know, if and then if one of them goes down, I still got the 574 that'll hook right back up to whichever one that's down. You know, and then I can run it as a load tractor or a backup. Add more on the. Yeah, I understand that, Chris. It's aggravating when stuff tears up. Like I said, I just know that I'm going to kill that 574. No, they don't have loaders. I'm killing my 574 running all that round bell and everything with it. Right now, Scott's we're leaning towards buying two more old tractors, two 766s, instead of a new one right now. Because it's looking like we're going to have a lot more hay to bale for other people next year. It's looking like possibly like another 100 acres of hay we're going to be baling for other guys other than what y'all see me baling this summer. Yeah, from what I understand, Scott, the 766s are in pretty decent shape. My father-in-law knows the guy that farms with them, and he says the guy won't tell me a fib. The guy's a straightforward, honest guy. He's not trying to sell them. But my father-in-law is trying to get me to get them so I can have more tractors and to work with. And I could buy them both and sell one and have me one for free and make money. But if I get them, I think I want both of them to have the. Like I said, then I'll don't have to hook and unhook nothing. I didn't realize they was that much frame wise bigger than my 574, but they are a good bit bigger. No, they open cabs just like my 574. Big tractor design. Yeah, I know that. You know, from looking at them, they a lot bigger axles, frames, and everything. Like the 966 and up. Yeah, my father-in-law's got He's got a 766. He's got, I don't even know all the numbers. He's got a combine. He's got a whole farm. His family farmed, and it's all sitting under the sheds. Thanks for stopping in, Chris. Hope you and your family have a good Christmas, buddy. They're built like the 966. Like I said, I don't think I don't think he would be dishonest with me. And that makes me feel better. Hey, Back Farms. I think he's an honest guy. It's an international. Everything my father-in-law and them's got is international. Yeah, they international people. They still got the dump trucks, the grain trucks. They still got everything. The gravity wagons, the drills, the planters. They still got everything. Sitting under sheds and won't. Says he's not going to get rid of it because one day he might have to farm again. I told him, well, let's start tomorrow. You got the equipment, the stuff, and I got the backbone. Let's go. But he's happy. He's not going to never get rid of it. None of it, I don't imagine. Yeah, finding row crop land around me is not hard at all. And I think his family owns probably 300-400 acres where they used to farm out. Like I said, their family farmed up until, I don't know, 10-15 years ago. You know, it's all old equipment, but I don't see age as a bad thing if the equipment's running good and taken care of. No, he won't let. That's what I was saying. He won't do nothing with none of it. All that stuff's just sitting under sheds and won't do nothing. I just want to do enough row crops to feed my cows and continue growing my cows. That's the only reason I want to do row crops. Is so I don't have to buy feed from nobody else. Yeah, I want to. Yes, he is. That's why, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what I just want to do enough row crops to keep growing the cow herd because I want a lot more cows. He worked it out. Yeah, I just want to grow enough corn that we can mill our own, that we can make our own feed. Because when you buy and feed your cattle out, it adds up fast. Yeah, Scott's, he cranks them up and puts the different headers on the combine and runs them and oils them and parks most of them on different stuff. Like has instead of it being parked on the ground under the shed, there's some kind of pads that the tires park on. He's got a 140 over there too, I think. Let me try. 10%. Yeah. I just haven't been able to make all them connections with the to move large quantities of hay. In the first, I don't know, 2 years ago, we was making much max per acre that we could, but then I would be stuck with 250 round bales of hay coming into the spring, and instead of me letting it sit in the wood line and go bad, I would mark it and sell it cheaper to get rid of it. So instead of me letting people get used to that, I just make less. Thanks for stopping in, Scott. Hope y'all have a good Christmas too, buddy. Beaming you up, Scotty. Gotta have insurance. I talked to a couple people about insurance, if it's the same thing that you talking about, Clint, and they want records from like so many years of what you do, and then it goes off of an average based out of your area. So if I'm making a lot more hay than the average, I'm gonna get paid less because of the average. Am I understanding that correctly? Or if I make a lot less than everybody else and the average is higher, then I would benefit then. So it seems like it benefits the person that don't take care of the land, if I'm understanding that correctly. So that's what I was getting out of it. But I still would see how it, if you need it and can afford to pay it, if it don't, that if you have that bad of a year and a loss, anything's a lot better than nothing. Appreciate you stopping in, Ralph. Hope you and yours have a very Merry Christmas, buddy, and we will see you later. Yeah, you're exactly right because we had nothing. And before the hurricane come, we was sitting perfect. We already had all of our hay made. I was good. The rest of my second cutting and third cutting was going to be just to sell. And then a hurricane flooded our hay, and I haven't sold a bale of hay since Hurricane Florence hit. But I'm just so thankful that we was able to make the hay back, to make enough off of our land and doing custom work to recoup enough hay that we look like we're gonna be good. You know, barring something crazy that's unforeseen. But yes, it would have felt better if I would have had some kind of insurance that would have stepped in and took some pressure off of me. Let's build rebeller. Running off cheap. I'm gonna get up with you, Clint. I know I got your daddy's phone number. I think he gave me yours the other day to text you. When I get off of here, I'm gonna look and see, but I'm gonna get up with you. We're gonna get hooked up. I'm gonna run Farming for Fun and Profit, the extension office down here in Marion County with y'all. We're gonna hook something up. Square Hayes, where it's at. I'm on board. I'm on board, buddy. I want to expand. I want to do more. And I'm gonna definitely be in touch. You got, like I said, I'm gonna be in touch with you for sure. All right, Clint, if you want to, you can delete that message. I got it wrote down. Uh-oh. I got you. Yeah, I got that. I got 843, I'm sure. All right, guys. If y'all want to keep going, we'll keep going till it crashes. If not, I'm gonna get off of here. If y'all have had enough for one night. Yeah, I don't. That tricycle 4020 went pretty cheap too, I think. Like I said, them 766s. I know y'all John Deere people, but they pretty reasonable. The price is unreal. What the guys talking on them. Went for 2200. All right, guys. I'm going to call you, Mr. Clint. I might buzz you in just a minute to make sure I got your number right. But I sure appreciate all y'all guys coming in. Y'all have a wonderful Christmas. And I'll drop a little something probably tomorrow, Christmas or something one day here. But then we'll get back on a normal schedule. But make sure y'all check us out on our videos and our lives every Sunday night. Y'all have a good one and take care.